Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is October 24th, 2024. We're looking at Proverbs 24, and I think we should look at verse 7 today. Verse 7 says, "Wisdom is inaccessible to a fool. He does not open his mouth at the gate." As I was thinking about that this morning, realizing, the idea of wisdom not being available, not being provided for, not being given to a fool. Why is that? And Solomon gives the answer right here. While you and I can absolutely be fools on a regular basis because we don't even look for wisdom. We don't look for knowledge. We don't look for understanding of a circumstance, especially when it comes to our personal lives, because we know better, right? It comes down to this. Solomon makes it very clear. The reason that wisdom is unavailable, it's too high for, it's unachievable for a fool like me, is because I don't go to the place where I can get that information and open my mouth and ask questions. He does not open his mouth at the gate. That's where all the wisdom gathered. The men of value, the men of understanding, the men of wisdom would gather at the gate, and they would be there and they would discuss the world and what was going on. And when people would have questions, they would discuss it out, and they would say, "Hey, George, what's your thoughts on that? You've got experience in that area. What's going on there? What do you think?" And they'd say, "Yeah, no, I get that, but have you considered this?" And so somebody would come and they would ask a question, and then the community together would bring together all of their experience to develop an answer that would be useful for that person. You see, for you and I as fools, the reason we don't move forward is we don't go to the places that put us in a position to ask the people with wisdom. It's one of the reasons I go to recovery meetings on a regular basis. Those people have lived lives that have been a mess like mine, and they've achieved something, a longevity that maybe I don't have. And I've achieved a longevity that many don't have. I'm grateful for my 12 years coin in my pocket. But I'm not there. And there are men and women who have experience further than me. But it's more than just the worldly wisdom that's important. You see, I also surround myself with the meetings that have the godly followers, the ones who declare Jesus Christ as their higher power. And I surround myself with them, and I get to the proverbial city gate. And when I'm dealing with a situation, I say, "This is what's going on. What are your thoughts?" And I gain wisdom and understanding through their knowledge, their experience. But I have one more piece that is so great, I am so grateful for. And that is the Holy Spirit of God, who reaffirms whether what I'm being told is correct or not. So that's the biggest difference between someone who lives recovery in the secular world and someone who lives recovery with our higher power being Jesus Christ. Just something to think about for you today. Dalton, Random, Rhonda, the rest of you that are watching, I am so grateful for all of you, and I just want you to all to know this one thing. I love you. I wouldn't do this if I didn't, and I'm grateful for every one of you. God bless.